This is Sunraysia Daily News with Sarah Harmon.
A Mildura doctor says he's confident targeted use of medicinal cannabis for pain management or to relieve symptoms of chronic terminal conditions will alleviate patient suffering, but close monitoring must be implemented to avoid abuse of the drug. Dr Medicinati Poor made the comments after the Victorian government last week passed a bill which will make medicinal cannabis available to people in exceptional circumstances. Children with severe epilepsy will be given first access to the drug from early next year. Mildura Christian College students got an up-close look at the work of the Rural Flying Doctor Service when it made a stopover at their school today. The school visit featured the service's life-size plane replica with simulator fitted out with a cockpit, communications and medical equipment. The Greater Sunraysia Pest-Free Area Committee is holding a series of meetings this week to update the community about its fruit fly control strategies, with dozens of fruit fly outbreaks currently in Sunraysia. The first meeting will be held tomorrow at Mildura's Visitor Information Centre from 7 p.m, before moving to Swan Hill on Wednesday and Robinvale on Thursday. Organisers say yesterday's first Mildura Rainbow Run was a huge success, with more than 1,000 people turning out to be showered in coloured powder. The event held at Mildura Racecourse raised about $12,000, which will go towards expanding Sun Assist services. The event held at Mildura Racecourse raised about $12,000, which will go towards expanding Sun Assist services. We're now joined by Bill Saw for a rundown of the weekend Sunraysia football results.
Jerome Motlop, little handball out.
A crowd just south of 3 million rolled up to number 3 Oval as the Mallee got on the move to support Oyen United in its debut game in the SFNL. The Kangas looked good early, enjoying a narrow lead in the third term before South Mildura came home strongly to score a well-earned 36-point win. Despite kicking like a poisoned cockroach when shooting for goal, power forward Dustin Gordon turned in a best-on-ground display for the Bulldogs, while ruckman Luke Wells impressed with a fine debut and Nathan Manuel weighed in with 4 goals. At Kenny Park, Merbeen got its season off to a flyer, defeating reigning premiers Redcliffs by 21 points on the back of a 9-goal third quarter from the Pies. Recruit Jake Concol was impressive and veteran Michael Hooker kicked 5 for the Maggies, while Liam McGlashan led the scoring for the Tigers with 5 goals. Wentworth also produced an upset under the lights at the Georgie G, knocking over last season's runners-up Imperials by 20 points in a low-scoring affair. Key defender Andy Wall turned in a blinder first up for the Roo Boys, with Jaden Fox doing best for Imps, as the visitors were restricted to just 2 goals after half-time. At City Oval, Mildura played well enough to get the job done by 27 points against Robinvale Euston, Mel Lando booting 7 goals in a best-of-field display for the Demons, and Aaron McInnes kicking 4 in a respectable showing from the Eagles.
In other sport, Mildura Heat secured their first home win of the season on Saturday, with new import Decory Jones putting on a show for fans at the Hot House. Jones had 34 points as the Heat defeated Shepparton 73-71. Earlier, Lady Heat suffered a 66-67 loss to Western Port after a controversial finish. Coach Ian Sanderman said the team felt robbed due to a missed call. To the weather, Mildura can expect a partly cloudy 29 degrees tomorrow with a low of 11. For these stories and more, pick up tomorrow's issue of Sunraysia Daily. I'm Sarah Harmon. Join me on Friday for the latest news from across the region.